Hi guys, I'm Ryan Houston and welcome to my fly tying channel. This channel contains hundreds of different videos covering all manner of different patterns, techniques and styles of fly tying. There's something here to suit almost everybody, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, let's get on with the show. Hi guys, another epoxy type buzzer, this time a black and silver quilled buzzer. So again, black nickel, barbless grub style hook, and I'm going to use black tie-in thread for this one. So I'm going to take that down along the hook, round the bend. There's a curved type fly, and then come back up the shank just to create a little bit of thickness to it. So I happen to be using a Textreme 6.0 here. A UTC you could use, which would be more like a floss, maybe might be handier for tying bodies, but I like this Textreme stuff. So I'm not going to go the whole way back. I'm going to tie further back than what I am at the minute, but I'm not going to go the whole way back there. So what I'm going to tie in now is an extra small holographic silver tinsel. I'll tie that in on my side there, so just a couple of turns just to hold it in place, and then a stripped quill. So I'm going to cut the quill back here and tie it in as well as my tinsel, and then I'm going to tie back, but not the whole way back. Then I'm going to come forward and take my tie-in thread up to the head. So you may notice I've left the holographic on there. So when I get to the front, you'll be able to see the holographic through the dressing a little bit, so I'm going to go back over it, take it back down, not the whole way, and then reverse and come back forward again. A little bit further forward than the last time, and then go back, maybe to halfway and forward, and then back maybe a quarter of the way, and in that way we're getting more and more layers and therefore thickening up the body, getting a taper into it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the quill, I'm going to flip over, and I'm going to create quite wide turns here because I need to get my silver tinsel in between them. You can take a turn over, just set your finger on top of it, that'll stop it unraveling. And get to the front, I take an extra turn or so and just tie it off. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my silver tinsel and take it in the gap between those wraps of stripped quilt. I get it to the front, I'll tie it off. So that is the body of the fly done. So you can see it has that segmented portion, the black still showing through, and the silver's there as well. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tie in the cover, thorax cover. I'm going to do this in two parts. So what I'm going to do is tie in a medium mirage, and then on top of that I'm going to tie in a wide or large black holographic tinsel, and then take that back to where the rear of my head section or thorax section is going to be. So therefore whenever I pull these forward, what I'm going to end up with is the mirage down the center of the black. For the cheeks on this fly I'm going to use silver as well, so I'm going to tie in, I'm going to go forward here a little bit, and then I'm going to tie in a length of medium silver holographic. I'm going to get that tied in underneath, and then I'm going to take one up each side, pull them rearwards and wrap back to where the rear of the head section is going to be. And then I'm going to create the desired shape for the front, just with thread wraps to build it up, because you need a bit of substance to it here to give that sort of segmented, or the thorax section, but also we're going to put these other tinsels up the side of it, so they need to have something as a slight background to it. So once I'm there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my silver tinsel from the back up and over just behind the eye and tie that in and trim it off. And then I'll take the one from this side as well, take it up and over towards my side. So what it's doing is creating like a cross across the top here. Fold it back, tie it in, trim it off. Then I'll take the heavy black holographic forward and tie it in just behind the eye, one or two turns. Then I'm going to take the medium mirage across the top of that, tie it in, fold the two back and tie over, creating my head. And then I'm just going to use my whip offs to cover any of those bits of tie-in and trim all up, and that's it. Fly tied, time to coat it. So we're going to coat it with the Diamond Fine UV Pure resin. Add a bit of that to the top of the fly, and then get my tying needle, and we'll just move it around with that to coat the thorax. So up as far as the eye, make sure not to get any in the eye, because once you cure it, it will not come out. I've actually quite a bit of UV on there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stroke some of it backwards a little bit there, and then time to set that with the torch. And the body itself needs a little bit, so we'll just put a bit onto that, and then get it spread all around it and use the needle again, but this time what I'm doing is I'm stroking from the back towards the front. And again, once I'm happy with it, I'm using the rotation of the vise to prevent it from settling into a blob, and then I'm just going to cure that. And that is our black and silver epoxy buzzer tied. Now, like we've said in the other videos, UVs tend to be a little bit tacky no matter what, so a light coat of a good thin top coat type varnish. Got a little bit too much on there, so what I'll do is I'll just wipe it off. And let that set, and that will mean that there's no tack. So our black and silver holographic Quilled epoxy buzzer. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, give us a like, subscribe, check out all the other videos on the channel. And until next time, tight lines. Thanks for watching.